We're trying the cattle panel out. We normally do tomato cages, but the last couple of years we've had a lot of problems with our tomato cages. I see this online a lot. It looks really good. Hi guys, welcome back to Sam's Life with a Husky. We are in my backyard and we are doing some gardening. I did not show a video of me setting up my, woohoo, that was a big bee. I don't know if that bee was on camera, but anyways, I did not put the cattle panel trellises on video because honestly, I just wanted to get these things up. Today is a garden video. It is, I don't even know what date it is. It'll be in the video. I can't think right now. It's been a very long day. I spent 3 hours outside doing yard work, gardening, and I didn't even realize it had been 3 hours. I went inside to relax and get out of the heat for a few minutes and realized it was dinner time. It is now after dinner time, but I really want to get these in the ground. They are my tomatoes. And I chose 3 of the best tomatoes in the group. I have a total of 3 of each of these. We have a cherry tomato, a beefsteak tomato, and then a golden nugget cherry tomato. And I somehow miraculously ended up with 3 each. One of each of these does not look very good. So that's probably just going to go in the compost pile. But I might have some big totes that I can put the other ones in. I just don't have any tomato cages right now, which is what they would have to be held with because I don't have garden space to physically put them in the garden. So let me show you what we got going on here. So here is the cherry tomato. Here is the beefsteak tomato. And here is the golden nugget tomato. And these right here are 8-foot cattle panels being held up by 6-foot T-posts. And that is what I'm doing my tomatoes on this year. And here's another one. And this one is going to be specifically for cucumbers. We are doing 2 different kinds of cucumbers. We're not doing those today though. At least my body says not today. My mind is another thing. So we are going to put these in the ground. I do have my 3 eggs from my farmer. If you did not know, putting a cracked egg, a whole egg that you just put a crack in, into the soil at the base of where the plant is, it's kind of helps feed the plant to help prevent with blossom end rot. It doesn't always work. It also gives the plant some nutrition as it breaks down. So some people swear by it. This is the first year I'm actually going to try it because I did have some blossom end rot last year and I really don't want to deal with it this year. So let's get these puppies in the ground. One thing I wanted to show you guys is I have some volunteer plants this year. That one unfortunately is going to have to be sacrificed. Those are potatoes. This is where I had my potatoes last year. My potatoes are actually over in that garden over there, which they're growing like a weed. Like I have to get hay and straw down for mulch because they're just growing so fast. I need to get them covered. So I wanted to show you my volunteers. I have to sacrifice that one because that's legit where I have to put a tomato. But those ones I'm gonna let do their thing unless we'll see. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. They wanted to come up. There's one right there too. They wanted to come up, so I'm gonna let them do their thing. There they are, all done. I didn't show you putting them in. It's been a long day, guys. I just wanted to get them in. So I took the bottom leaves off. Let me show you. So as you can see here, there was a branch there. And same thing with this guy. You can see there was a branch there. I left that sucker on, but I took the main branch off. Anything that was close to the ground, I took off. And I buried them an extra, like, I'd say 2-3 inches than their original root ball was. So there they are, successfully planted. They got planted a little extra deep to help them gain strength. They do not need to be tied up at this moment, but I guarantee you within a week, I'm going to start tying them up. I'm doing the extra pruning method this year. We're trying the cattle panel out. We normally do tomato cages, but the last couple of years we've had a lot of problems with our tomato cages. I see this online a lot. It looks really good. I buried them extra deep and I put the egg at the very bottom and I just tapped it with the shovel to crack it. That's what you're supposed to do. We'll see what happens. But now, because I have the extra energy, we're going to do something else. So, I'm already getting eaten alive, so I might as well take care of this now because this really needs to get done. I'm actually starting to get worried that they're growing so fast. So, right here, we have my potatoes that are growing like weeds. Legit, I swear they grew 6 inches between last night and today. So I got myself a bale of hay, and that's what I do with my potatoes. I mulch them with a flake of hay or straw. I wanted straw. They didn't have straw today. They were sold out. Whenever I need straw, they don't have it. So I'm going to take this bale of hay right here, and I do have half a bale of straw in the garage from last year, but I really want to try not to use that if I can. I'm going to mulch these really quick and do as much as I can. I have a feeling I'm going to need to get a second bale. I needed a bale and a half last year, and that was with 25 potatoes. There's 32 in this bed. So we'll see what we do. It works really great because you don't have to hill it with dirt. All you have to do is cover it with that one flake of hay or straw, and it's like 2 inches thick, so it's perfect mulch. And when it's time to harvest the potatoes, you just simply peel it back, and then when you're done harvesting, you cover the dirt back up with it. And hay is actually better for your soil than straw. It's still fresh, it's still alive, it's still green, so it's going to give the soil a little bit of nitrogen, which is going to be good for it. And whereas straw basically doesn't have much of anything, it does help your garden. It's just hay is much better. Will I get weeds with straw or with hay? Yes, but they will be super easy to pull out, so I'm not worried about it. I have a cultivating schedule that I'm working with, so it will be pretty good. Oh, and side note, I saved the sacrificial potato. There he is. I had enough room over here that I was able to move him over here. So if it survives, we will have another potato. I'm going to pull up all these green stakes and I'm going to mulch. Let's get this done so that way we can get in the shower and relax for the night. This should only take like 15 minutes. And I'm officially a disgusting mess. But it's done. Guys, it's 80 degrees out and humid. Like I am melting. I'm disgusting. I got sun today. And oh, hello, little dupers. There's the Jasmine. She came out to join me. But that is done. If you're wondering, the peppers are going right here, and they are actually over here. So let me show them to you. The air conditioner is on in the background, so I apologize. But here are all of the peppers. They are doing amazing. Way better than they did last year. The random romaine that I need to water. He's a little dry. And then I picked up all of these marigolds today. There are six packs, and I think I have 6 4-packs. They're a mixture of varieties because you know what happened to my marigolds? Not a single marigold came up this year, guys. I was extremely disappointed. Not only did none of my marigolds come up, they didn't have any at Home Depot. They had 1 tray at Home Depot. They were sold out probably because of the Memorial Day sale. And but they had plenty at Country Max. They were $2.99 for a 6-pack or a 4-pack, whichever. The 4-packs were more of a special variety, but I like variety. And in the next coming videos, you will see what I do with said marigolds, because they go all around my garden. The zinnias that you saw me start earlier this year, those have a spot over with the tomatoes, and cucumbers, and the green beans are going over there as well. That stuff is all getting planted tomorrow morning. I'm doing it in the morning so I can avoid the 85-degree weather that is coming tomorrow afternoon. Wednesday, we're supposed to hit 90, guys. I'm just saying, but it is too soon for 90 degrees. So if you have watched this far, I know this might be a shorter video, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and stick around for the next garden video. Bye, guys. Torman, you decided to join me out here? Where are you going? Hey. Hi. Who's a good little Torman? I'm sure everyone's asking about you. Besides the fact that you're shedding like maniac, you are doing fantastic. The old man